You wizard. What'd you do, go to Hogwarts? How'd you learn how to edit like that?
Hello, people of YouTube. I recorded a big thank you this morning, but it got deleted, or it didn't get deleted. It was the wrong orientation, which I can't get behind. It drives me nuts. But I just wanted to say thanks so much for everyone who watched my video yesterday, everyone who subscribed. Hello, like I was so nervous, like that many new subscribers, someone's gonna say something and that was gonna hurt my... Anyways, we'll get into that in this video, but I just want to say you all were so sweet and I'm super thankful that you're all here. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I inserted a little bit of a clip to start this. Oh, I need to do my nails. I inserted a little clip right now. I will insert it to just kind of show you how I was feeling when I woke up this morning and checked my YouTube studio.
I do my head toss, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling? Head toss, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling? Woo, child, tired of the bullshit. Gone, dust your shoulders off. Keep it moving, yes, Lord.
Look at this hair. Look at this sweatshirt. I got it on Poshmark for $8, okay? Where's my Gossip Girl fans at? It may be over, but it will live on in our hearts forever, okay? $8 at Westwick. I like filming in my bedroom because it feels, you know, it's easier to talk. I just feel relaxed and settled in. But my dog likes to hang out in here too, so as you saw at the beginning when I tried to do that cool entrance and he was just, you know, he's always right there, which love, bless his little heart. But he needs to, feeling so cute. Anyways, let's get into today's video. I've been wanting to do a little bit of a video about things I've learned starting YouTube. Before I started YouTube, I was an avid watcher, and it's so crazy to, like, you know, I only have like 50 subscribers. I've only posted like 12 videos. I'm not even deep into it, but from what I've already gathered, like, it's so much crazier. Like when you're watching, this is so hard for me to get out. Like when you're watching it, it's like, maybe it'll be easier for me to explain at the end. Let's just get into it, okay? Let's get into the dirt. Okay. One of the first things I learned very quickly is YouTube could be expensive. Everyone looks at it and they're like, oh my god, you can make money by just getting online and posting some videos and whatever. That's not reality. So when I first started filming YouTube, I had an iPhone 8, I want to say 6, maybe. I had an iPhone 6, okay? Which there's nothing wrong with that. The quality was, I film right now with an iPhone X. I have a nice Canon camera, but guess what? I am not rich and I don't have a laptop that, I have a Toshiba from like 2008, okay? And with the exception of this, I really don't feel the need to get a laptop, so, and because this is just a hobby, like, I'm not about to go drop $1,500 at Mac. Which, don't even get me started on that. $1,500 for your base model computer. Maybe I'm a little off because I'm so out of the game of computerism or whatever. But that's highway robbery. Highway robbery. I'm in this like constant predicament of I have nice cameras, but I have no computer that can host editing software or probably even store all the footage. Like, I don't even think it's capable of that. It's like one of those, you open it and it's like 100 viruses pop up and you're like, okay. So I film with my phone. Honestly, it's not bad quality. I really want to get the 11, but this is pretty new to me still, so I don't even know the stipulations on all of that. That's the other thing, like, ugh. Sorry. You need lights. You need lights, okay? I used to only film during the day in front of a window. But guess what? If you work a job or you have any sort of life going on for you, it's really hard to always film during daylight, always film in front of the light in the one room that has the best light of the house. It's like you have to like go through all these spots. It's like, no. The lighting I use right now is from Amazon. It was like $30. That's all I need. Like I said, it's a hobby for now. If it ever comes into anything else, great. Right now, I just enjoy doing it. It's a hobby. I'll spend $30 on a hobby if it's gonna give me some sort of gratification. in here. So that's what I did. So this light I use right now was $30 on Amazon. If I can find it, I'll link it below. I got a backdrop. My fiance bought it for me. Truthfully, I've only filmed it a couple times.
My gosh, life, I tell you.
Luckily, the newer iPhones, I think it started with the X, correct me if I'm wrong, come with iMovie on there, so I get a good editing software for free. So I'm thankful for that. I tried Filmora. I paid like $60 for the year for it, and I didn't really care for any of the features on it. iMovie works just fine for me. It's small editing things you can do with it, but I'm still learning about all that, so it's okay. The next thing, and this is a big one, it's hard to get your videos out there. If you're like me, you're not really the type to like, how I behave here or in front of my good friends is like one way. I'm kind of reserved and like quiet. This is not a psychology session for me. I'll spare you the details, all the gory details. But anyways, I'm not really the type that's gonna go on my Facebook or my Instagram and be like, oh, check out my YouTube channel. So I don't put it out there. What I've done to get around that, because I know I've watched a lot of YouTubers that have the same thing when they're first starting. It's like, it's kind of embarrassing to be like, oh, I do YouTube, I get 22 views a video, I have 10 whole subscribers. Like, there's gonna be, you have to have a big sense of you of like, I don't care. And as much as I like to say that I have that, and I've gotten really good at that, I'm not the best at it, okay? I'm not the best at it, so I'm not about to go throwing it out there. This is top secret right now. Not really. Some people know about it, but, and honestly, I don't care if someone finds out about it, but I'm not gonna go sharing it. What I've done to kind of bypass that is I started a second Instagram. I use that to promote my YouTube videos, and I've also gotten a lot of help on Reddit. I don't know anything about the algorithm or how you get your videos pushed out or that whole thing. I'm still learning all of that. I don't really look into it. I'm just kind of letting things play out as they may. Honestly, if I like a video that I make, I don't care if I only get 40 views. It is what it is. Like, I had fun making it. The next thing, haters. Haters. You'll get them. You'll get them. Even if you only get 5 views, eventually one person will come up that just has something to say. No, you just have to, whatever. There's a block button for a reason, just like any other form of social media. Block them, forget about them, no big deal. I've had it happen to me. I have, believe it or not, I've had haters. But the best part about this whole point that I'm making, what I've learned is, for like every one hater, there's like 10 people wanting to be so nice to you. So, okay, something like this. I just put out a video during the Shane Dawson conspiracy pilot. I'm doing a giveaway. Check my videos for that. And when I went into work, I had like 50 views on it. And I was like, holy shit, because I usually don't get that until at least the next day, you know? And I had like 20 new subscribers. I'm like, oh my gosh. And I couldn't be on my phone at work, obviously. Stellar employee. So I was so nervous. Like, or what if someone says something mean and it's sitting there? What if it's going to hurt my feelings? Like, whatever. I clicked on that video. People were commenting,
Your hair, you're so cute, you're so funny.
so sweet, so sweet. So one bad apple, don't spoil the whole bunch, girl. Aaron Carter, okay? There's a lot of nice people out there. There really is. And the other ones, for the birds. YouTube is technical. That's another thing. It's very technical. There's a lot of stuff I'm still learning. I watch people's videos and I'm like, how the you wizard? What'd you do, go to Hogwarts? How'd you learn how to edit like that? And I know part of that is probably the programming I use, or the lack thereof, or the free stuff that I use, you know? But we'll get there. Everything in due time, you know? You have to have patience to do this stuff. You really do. Watch time. Watch time. Watch time, is anyone still here? Because that's how I feel about watch time. You'll get to learn like about your analytics and stuff on your YouTube studio. And getting clicks on a video is one thing. Watch time is what really counts, especially when you're talking about monetization. Think for monetization right now, the standard is 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 minutes of watch time in a 12-month, 1-year period. Okay, fair enough, seems easy. It's not. It's not. Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and be transparent with you. Most of my videos, the average watch time is like 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Did I lose you yet? Probably. So yeah, 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Not exactly. I'm having indigestion because I'm drinking a burr. I'm over 21, so I can do that on camera, I think. Who cares? There's no rules. I touched on this a little bit, but okay, when we watch a lot of these YouTubers, and I'm talking about this because before I started even attempting to make any sort of jump at whatever you would call this that I'm doing right now, this hobby, I was an avid viewer, like I said, and they make it look so effortless. Oh, you just get in front of your camera and you just whatever. To be honest with you, no. And at the beginning, I did try to be a little like that, like trying to look decent and whatever when I'm getting on camera. Now I'm like, okay, I got this going on, this baggy sweatshirt and whatever. It's about the content, really. I like to say that, but when you look good, I guess people would click more. Just the society we live in. I hate it. I'm not a supporter, obviously. But here's the difference. We have real life schedules. I have a real life schedule. I work full-time job. I, have a whole house here that is, not just sitting and collecting things. There's stuff to do. I have animals. I have family I want to see. I would say I have friends, but not many. Again, we won't get into that. So it's a lot harder. It really is. Like, would I love to be consistent and film every day? Yes, I would love to. Is it reality?
No, it is not.
Whenever I'm feeling a little inspired, I'll hop on here and say a little piece. But other than that, it's hard. It's really hard. Forget editing, okay? And I do the minimum most of the time. Niches and content creation. So when I first started thinking about doing YouTube, I was looking up like how to get into it, what should I do videos on, whatever. And it said a lot about like finding a niche, something that they need in the YouTube community. Like right now we're seeing a lot of like prison channels, or it's a small niche, a small amount of people have experienced that. So it's, and a small amount of people want to talk about it. So, you make a video like that, people are going to be apt to click on it. It's exciting and it's different and whatever. But let's be real, not all of us have a ton of exciting things that, they can share or are willing to share. What I've found out what works for me in this realm is I just do whatever I want, okay? I like playing with makeup. Am I a professional? Do I even have any sort of training? No. Do I love collecting it and using it and showing it off? Heck yeah, I do. I have a touch. I know what I'm doing, but that's it. That's really it. There are things I'm passionate about, like I like trying my hand at cooking. I like telling stories. I like making funny vlogs. I need to do that, but I want to do that. I want to talk about reselling things. I love reselling. I run a Mercari shop that has over 200 sales. I want to talk about that. I want to show you those things and whatever fun stuff I think of along the way. Really, it's like I don't want to be to one niche of content, a vlogger, a guru, whatever. I want to be me on YouTube, and it's okay for you to be you on YouTube too. People like that. Comparing yourself. I don't really compare myself because where I'm from, nobody really does this, so I don't really have, I don't think I know a single person, maybe one or two that have taken a stab at it, but that like consistently are YouTubing, so I don't really have anyone close realm of proximity to compare myself to. But one time I got on the comparison train, choo-choo, and rode it all the way to like Depression Station. And that was when I was on Reddit. It was a like YouTube startup page, and they were talking about, after 6 months you should have a good following, a general basis of people watching you and whatever. And I'm sitting here thinking, man, I have 12 subscribers. What am I doing? You don't need to rest on those things. Take it, think about it for a second, let it go. Everyone, just like anything else in life, everything moves at its own pace. Everyone moves at their own pace. Enjoy the ride, right? Like, am I right? Enjoy the ride. Subscribers versus views. I'm just, a regular schmegular making YouTube videos for fun. I'm okay with the amount of views I get. All right, let's talk about like my Ipsy video. That was like one of my bigger videos on this channel. It is one of my bigger videos on this channel. I had like 265 views. Nobody subscribed from that video. Not one person. And my retention time was all right. So it's like, once again, you can get people to watch, but if they want to subscribe, also, here's the thing. I hate that whole subscribe. Make sure you hit it. It's hit the bell. Here's this tag telling you to do it. And if you want to subscribe, do it. If you don't, great. Like, I'm just happy you're here. Really. I'm happy you're joining me. And the last thing I learned is start now. Okay? If you want to do it, start now. The only person that's going to be missing out on the end if you don't is yourself. Like I said, it takes time. I wish I had, instead of watching hours and hours of YouTube a week, I wish I had, sounds so like nerdy to say that, but it's the fucking truth. Like, if I had started then, who knows, And I'm glad I started when I did. So, I guess that's it. You don't need anything. Like I said, light from the sun and something to record. Okay? You could use, you got a flip phone, you want to upload a video, even if it's in the wrong orientation and wonky quality. If you got something good to say it. Put yourself out there. I'm glad I did. Anyways, that was my little rant about things I learned from YouTube. Maybe this will inspire someone to start a channel, or maybe someone who started a channel will watch this and relate a little bit, maybe not feel so alone, because it's a weird process, it really is. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.